Are you a Civ player like me that's looking for an off-meta, kind of weird way to play the game usually, and honestly has maybe found their way to the mountains? Well, you're in the right place. Hey everyone, this is Connor from Civ House, and I'm here today to do kind of a return to live gameplay. Something that I haven't really done on the channel for a while, but I found myself in kind of a fun game with a fun seed, and I'm trying to do something fun, a whole lot of fun. So I thought I would share with you all kind of the state of the game, play a little bit of it live, and then just kind of see where it goes. I've been enjoying kind of doing these abridged Let's Plays, a bit more casually. And if you're looking to kind of learn more about this current game, I've actually got a video already covering the Antiquity Age and kind of the very beginning of the Exploration Age where I chose my legacies. But we are playing as Pachacuti here, and we have gone with the Incans. And that is a move we made from being the Mississippians prior to that, where we really tried to use food as our main growth metric and kind of power scaling for the game. So that is how that has kind of kicked off. We had Mount Kilimanjaro in our second city right here by the capital. We've been able to kind of form this fun coastline up here. A lot of interesting mountains and volcanoes through this range, and an interesting northern border here. We've got people growing kind of rapidly near us, so this could be a spicy exploration age. So let's kind of see how it plays out as we get into our first turn. Could go mountain. I am doing a lot of food, though. So I had the, before I get too far, I guess, we can kind of quickly look at the yields, game state, just to give a quick refresher. So this is the standings. I had the economic golden age, so I got to keep all of my cities, which was really nice. That ended up being kind of my main one besides culture. I had a few wonders in the Antiquity Age. Yeah, I think Ada is the one that was pretty high up there, yeah. A little scary. So we're going to be going economic, I would think, in this one. Yeah, nothing really to report here, I guess. Recap of the Incans. That's pretty funny. I've played the Incans now twice on the channel in a Let's Play, and I really don't think they're that good of a Civ, but here we are. We are going to definitely go for Machu Picchu here. We've got some economic points, some expansionist points, a lot actually of expansionist points, almost the whole tree. And that's it. So, a little bit of a fun old play style. See how that pans out for us. Might be time to start getting some specialists online. I do love the happiness of that space. Oh, and we get another one anyway. Well, that's great. Alright. A lot of growth here to start, I suppose. Makes sense. Konzo. Go with that production. It's juicy. So is this production. Again, I feel like I'm not quite running to specialists just yet. May use one to kind of secure this border a little bit more here. Maybe do this one to kind of grow out, yeah. I think that's still important for me to do. A little trapped in here. Definitely will get a resource there. Go ahead and claim that mountain tile. Alright. Snag some mountain tiles and some coast. Then we're going with our first production here. We've got our unique scout who has ignores mountains and rough terrain with increased sight. Get one of those going. Actually, do we need that in the capital? Immediately second guessing my first move. Couldn't be me. Might want the bazaar. Get some money going here. I think instead. Good spot for it. Low happiness. That is in our city we got from the Happiness Plague. People are steaming. This is an interesting spot for this boat. I don't think he can get out. Oh, or can he? Yeah, never mind. He can't. I'm dumb. Alright, our cog. I think we will send over here-ish to begin exploring. We've got resources. Okay. A lot of camels to dish out here. Yeah, we had a lot of resources from last game. can't do much certain things, but I think we will go for pretty strong capital. So we'll throw them at least one camel here. I think that is probably the place to go for our culture. Missionaries and temples. Suppose we'll do it all in the capital. Gold. Looks like we could use gold here. Rip. Go to the capital for now. We will go ahead and throw the last camel there. And give the capital some more food. Why not? Tempted to move a lot of things to the capital. In any case, we'll move along. Alright. Where are we going to start on our tech tree? I don't think this one's going to move very fast, so I need to actually choose this one pretty carefully. Deep ocean tiles would be nice for expansion. Serpent mound. Do I already get access to that? No, never mind. No. Think of something else. Fleet commander and machinery gives me the sawmill and the grist mill. I think I might go this direction. The inn could be nice. I'm looking for mountain adjacencies too. That's always going to be important for me here. Which I'm not really getting from much of this. There's a lot of coastal adjacencies, which makes sense. Go for cartography though. Except I think our science will move somewhat slow. Let's look at our Inca tree here. Where do I get Machu Picchu? There it is. So that's what we'll be doing first. I think it's one of the best, if not the best, wonder in the game. Just my take. Curious what you all think. Oh, we'll do adjacency for now, and nothing imported yet, so not really worth worrying about too much. Look at those food bonuses inherently. So fun every time. With the stone cutter. That will build over the altar. This is that really landlocked city. The brickyard. Well, this will be where we maybe unit farm a bit. Something I can move around with my resources too, if I wanted to. Let's see the stone cutter here. 451, 351, 45 up here. It's not bad. I think we'll do that. Put one there. Get a district. A lot of options here. Newer town here in Choctaw. I just founded this one. I don't hate the 6-1 granary there. Go ahead and throw that there instead. It's production going. Probably go for the 4-6 here. I say that. I'm beating my words a bit, so I think we're actually going to go here. Alright, 5-7-1 on that. They're really landlocked in this city. I think the way I've built it, this is honestly something that I am not sure about. I think the way we've expanded out of the mountains, I'm just not able to develop certain tiles, so it's a fun one. Go for a cog, though, there. Not too big of a deal. I will go ahead and get an army ready here, especially with our relationship having changed a bit. I do think this could kind of be the front for a lot of things. Fine to lose the town down there. Also got our mountains, though. In case though, we'll probably go ahead, move these units up a bit. Don't mind having the army commander hold them. We just kind of consolidate our forces here. Don't think we'll be needing them anywhere else. I think I probably will leave him there, though. Just seeing how isolated that is, at least to be annoying about it. I think this army commander will be stationed here. Next to the active volcano. Very wise move from me. That is first turn of the exploration age done. That's one of those Civ turns, you know, it's 10 minutes. You love it. Now we have city-states. We have Roskilde here. I've actually been to this city in Denmark. Fun fact, this is always my favorite one to see. This is a terrible situation for it, though. They would be mean. Really beautiful town, though. I went there from near Copenhagen when I was in Europe. And loved that whole place. All right. Well, that's an interesting one. Probably in my best interest to befriend them first. Do have some friendly neighbors, though, for now. We choose a government. I have a feeling we do this. However, we're going to be doing a lot of overbuilding. So I think we will go with... Oh, actually... Going the economic route, I think we'll go with the cavalry naval units, plus it fits the food style a little bit better. Fortify there. Keeps consolidating. Alright, that's going to be nice and obnoxious, I can just tell. Go ahead and build something there if I wanted to. This 4 gold isn't terrible to get down. However, could go ahead and get another cog. Actually have a naval force. This scout will be going out in 12 turns, I would think, unless I keep him around. To kind of keep an eye on this area, which I might do. For now. This unit, I think, will stay here. For now. Join there. Do the same soon. We'll continue along. So yeah, I'll be interested to hear what you all think of the Let's Play. You know, how is this going? What do you think of this kind of way to play? Yeah, I think there's a ton of sentiments out there. I think the community is starting to get, naturally better at this game. And so we're seeing kind of a honing in on a very specific meta. And I know the developers are looking to address that and patch it. And some of that's already happened. But, that is, I think, still catering to a certain kind of player that I just don't really usually find myself as. I love playing this game to find interesting combos more than good combos, I would say. Capital. Might as well go ahead and build the last building, eh? So yeah, that's always been my approach to this game. Probably always will be. All right, resources. Okay. Gold, food and happiness. Yeah. Culture and more food. Production and happiness. Bring that back to the capital. Food and production. Probably the same thing. And probably the same thing here with happiness. It's the only place I would think it would need to go. But even then, that's that town down at the bottom. I don't think we worry too much about them. Alright, here at Kanza. Either a 2-5 or a 6. I think we'll take the 6. We'll use that to grow. There's much border expansion needing to necessarily happen here. So I think we'll use it to add a specialist. Have our swordsmen go ahead and be out there in the front line. I am going to go ahead and probably start assembling at least a semblance of a military here. As we meet Lafayette. I actually think just a neutral greeting here will do. We will go ahead and befriend Roskilde down here. A nice, even some more military pressure can't hurt. Moving right along. Soon I'll have some cogs out exploring. And then we'll probably start thinking about settlers after that to go ahead and snag some of those early next spots. I did not realize that he has moved his capital here. Maybe I missed some things. Ada getting a little scary. He's pretty weak. I don't know that I realized it was quite this bad. My friend Simone. That is tough. What are his relationships? He's unfriendly with them, naturally. Alright, well that's something to keep an eye on. So we will go ahead and head out to that little guy. Into the treacherous rough seas of the exploration age. We'll go for influence. Influence for us is pretty important right now, even if culture is as well. Alright. So our scout up here, out and about. He can go overseas somewhat soon, but we have a large military presence coming from the north here. That is interesting. Let's have him come back more to our borders. Let's potentially think about how we're going to deal with this. At least buying a ranged unit here. It's probably a good enough call for now. So it looks like he's just trying to run over the city-state here. Which I don't really mind. More of an inconvenience for him than me. For me than... yeah. It's like the food. Doing it for the memes a little bit here. I think... how many turns do we have? 5 until cartography. Still pretty build locked, yeah. Check it every time. One of those things. I'll go ahead and get a settler. I don't mind that. Here. A little trickier choice. Probably go with our ranged unit. Then continue to grow out our towns. Not too bad. Still think this could kind of go anywhere. Throw it right there. Alright, Kusa. Same problem here. Not able to find the tile to build on these. So unfortunate. So we will go ahead and turn this into a unit base here. Kusa. We're starting to definitely fall behind on civics, yep. So Kusa is where we're going to be training units, which does not come into play just yet. Resources, but I imagine will soon. This unit is going to hang out right here and chill. This cog is going to work its way over. I think from... well, let's see... This wouldn't be terrible to have, but it's so small. We go this way. Oh, never mind. Look at that. You will actually go here. All right. So nothing too scary here. I think this is more of a just situation of him taking the city-state, then coming down here to fight us. Our relationship has improved somehow. Shared government helped us out there. I could probably swoop in here and really change that up. Not that we will. I'm actually going to continue to prepare military. I think this is going to be a part of this age. It's going to be having to peel back the force of Ada Lovelace a little bit here. So I do think that is going to be a tough fight. We send our cogs out. Heal up. All right, everyone. With that, we've kind of entered the end of the early game in the exploration age, so I might go ahead and stop there. But I will come back to this playthrough. I'm trying to do these Let's Plays as a bit more of a hybrid Let's Play, because I think some of these turns can just drone on a bit as we're just slowly moving units around, positioning, doing different things. If we get into some really spicy stuff here in this run, I'll pop back in to let you all know. Otherwise, stay tuned for more updates. And from our house to yours, thank you all for tuning in to this Food Mountain Pachacuti gameplay. We'll see you all next time here at Sif House.